Hello, house guests.
Hi,
Hey Cam.
Welcome to part one of the final HOH. So as you guys see, you will be holding your key above the blue tape behind you. If you even touch the blue tape, obviously you're out. This is an endurance comp, so you will go as long as you can. Does anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Alright, sweet. I'll give you guys right now 5 seconds to position yourselves, and we can go from there. So starting right now in 5.
We have to have our name facing.
Yep, name showing. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone's above right now. You have to keep also 2 hands on the key.
Does it matter about fingers?
No, just 2 hands.
This sucks.
Arms are shaking.
The blood on my fingertips is gone.
The back of my neck is super hot, and I'm like, scared I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. If I fucking move an inch, my back is gonna spasm. I can feel it.
It's me and Tyler right there. It's been a theme lately. Fuck.
Will Starling take a second again? Oh, will he beat her this time?
I'm like scared to move.
Take your time.
God, I hate myself.
Maddie, you have dropped your key, so obviously you know you were out of this competition.
Really, Cam? I thought I could put my arm back up after I felt like I wasn't gonna pass out anymore.
So you can now leave this competition.
Yeah,
She needs to
I
say
know
it.
that. I can't
Yeah,
move.
she's
Oh.
So, hold on. There's like a weird fucking like spike going in my back, and if I move, I'm afraid it's gonna fucking spasm, so I'm trying not to move. Am I required to go upstairs? Well, doesn't matter now.
You are out too. Congratulations, Tyler. You have won part 1.
Congrats, Tyler.
thank you. Oh, fucking shoulders.
Obviously, Tyler has completed part 1, so Steiner and Maddie, you will compete tomorrow for part 2.
Okay.
Onward we go. Life swerving, bitch curving. See you riding traffic, he was looking there.
Obviously, Penguin Puzzle.
Penguin.
A minute separated you guys, but the winner of part 2 with a time of
5:24 is Steiner.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so obviously fucking first one out of part one. And was a minute longer than Stein, so that is ass. I'm glad that I don't have to make the decision because I was really panicking about it, and like I'm happy and I'm sad. I'm sad that I didn't get to make the decision because that means I potentially will be stuck at Final 3 and that's gonna be my claim to fame. I'm not gonna make it any further than that. But I'm happy on the other hand that I don't have to choose because I'm scared if I chose Steiner, who I think I can beat over Tyler, that Tyler wouldn't vote for me then. And then I would be fucked either way. So I guess I'm kind of happy that I didn't have to make that decision and piss off one of them. But if it's me and Tyler in the end, I have no fucking clue who Steiner's gonna vote. I have no fucking clue who either of the two evicted boys are gonna vote. If it's me and Tyler, Haley's voting Tyler, and Meg is fucking up in the air. I have no fucking clue. I don't think Meg likes me, but she knows that Tyler doesn't like her, and so that's why I'm like, I don't know. But Tyler had her back last season, so I'm scared that that's gonna play into it, because Meg wasn't around enough this season to make her own opinions. So, and the margin, if the margin was like a little bit fucking further, it would feel a little bit better. Like if the jury was bigger, it would feel a lot better, but because it's only 5, it feels like ass, because it's one fucking vote that splits it. And I really, this season, I think it's gonna be a 3-2 vote. I don't think it's gonna be 4-0 or 5, or 4-1, I don't think it's gonna be, you know, I'm pretty sure, regardless of who's in the final 2, it's gonna be fucking split halfway in the middle. I was running every single hypothetical last night and couldn't fucking come to a conclusion that anybody's gonna win by a landslide. So, who the fuck knows? I have no fucking clue what the boys on the jury are gonna do. No fucking clue. Everybody in my brain is up in the air. I didn't talk to enough of them to know, and I probably should have done jury management better, but right now it doesn't matter. Ultimately, if I go to the final 2 and I don't win, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to feel a little bit better about losing in the final 2 than I am if I get kicked out right now. And I need Tyler to stick true to her word and win part 3 and stick true to her word that she's going to take me. And if she doesn't win, I need Steiner to think that he can beat me over Tyler. So I was really trying to push the, like, I don't have any jury votes, and Tyler has an automatic Haley vote no matter what. So to try and scare him, because I tried to push that, like, the only way that I know what Haley's doing is if Tyler's there, and if Tyler's not there, then Haley's gonna vote for whoever's doing better. And I was like, I'm not close enough to Haley that she would just vote for me just cause, even though I think she would. But I don't know. If I fuck over Tyler, then it might change it, so I don't know. Which, I don't have to fuck over Tyler anymore. But I don't want Steiner to realize that. So, I'm proud of myself that I made it this far. I feel a little bit sad about my first 2 comps for the final HOH, and, you know, there's nothing else I can do. I really tried. I think I was more confident going into the puzzle than I have been going into any comp ever, and I think I was less shaky and less scared. I was still panicky, obviously, but I don't think I wasted too much time by my panicking like I have in other comps. So, I don't know. This day feels fucking crazy because in previous seasons it's been pretty obvious. This season it doesn't feel obvious. I feel more confident with Tyler winning that she'll take me, but I don't feel that confident about beating her in the final 2. So at this point it kind of doesn't matter who takes me as long as somebody does. I don't think I'm winning either way. But I feel like it might be a little bit closer if it's Steiner and me. So that's it, I guess.
2, me and Maddie doing a puzzle. Finished it, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. And beat her by a minute, so that feels good to do that. Just give me an opportunity to secure my spot in the final 2 with competing in this part 3. Me and Tyler, it's always fucking me and Tyler down to the fucking last second with these comps. Me and her have been first and second in every fucking comp lately. It's kind of annoying because I'm losing her. So she's been getting first, I'm getting second. I'm in second place here, I guess. Making that new title, but yeah, I have no clue what this part 3 could be. I wish Tyler the best of luck. And if I win part 3, I've said this a lot this season, this is going to be a hard decision to make. I see pros and cons for both of them. I think an easier win would be if I took Maddie with me, just because I think she's one less than Tyler. And I just think Maddie's kind of been in the background of things there. But her and Tyler have been playing like the same strategic leagues, or same game strategically, but Tyler's just won more comps. And I feel like if I go up against Tyler in Final 2, she's just going to mop me because of all the comps she won. Even though I could say that one of her comps was a luck-based one with the stick drawing, and then the other one of her HOH she's won, or the other HOH she won was that nut stacking one, and you guys saw me fucking be a greedy fuck on that and try to big dick them. But yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I should have just stuck with 10. I know you guys are probably punching the air right now once you saw me do that. Trust me. You saw how emotionally fucking scarred I was after that. I started freaking out. I fucking panic attacked my hand. I knocked over fucking 3 bolts. I couldn't do shit. But yeah, hopefully this part 3 goes to my advantage and I can win it, just to say I can go to the Final 2. And if I make it to the Final 2, I'm gonna be shitting my pants, because answering jury questions, like speaking in front of people, is not one of the things I like to do. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to answer their questions unless I can relate to the answers like fully and not trying to think stuff out the top of my head. So wish me luck during this final part 3 of HOH. Hopefully it's me standing in front of everyone deciding who I want to take with me to Final 2. If not, it's been an honor. I don't think Tyler would take me if she wins. Because I think she has a better chance of winning against Maddie. But yeah, it's been fun playing this game. I love everyone that has played this game. There's no bad blood between anyone. Maddie and Tyler are great competitors. They helped me a lot through this game. We've been mutually beneficial forever. Like, all 3 of us have helped each other out so much. And I wouldn't be here without any of them. Tyler for sure, because she saved my ass on the block that one when she was HOH and they sent Haley home. She saved my ass. She saved my ass multiple times. So I think without her I wouldn't be here today, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity. But yeah, wish me luck on this part 3. Hopefully I can come through with the win. Alright.
Maddie fucked it. She was supposed to win the puzzle so that we could be 2 girls in the final 2, so then for the third HOH, so then we would for sure make it. But also, I feel like Maddie is worried that if she takes me now to the final 2, that it's like a for sure that I'll win, so I feel like she might, I guess it doesn't matter what she wants, just kidding. Haha, she lost. But I talked to Stein, and Stein doesn't know who he's gonna put up, so he's just gonna make like a split second decision after, like if he wins this HOH and it's up to him, he's going to make a split second decision. If I win HOH, it's still Maddie. It's been Maddie from the beginning. I'm going to say that when I pick them. Like, I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm not feeling too nervous for the final HOH. I think it'll be fine. If it's quotes, I feel like I'm better at understanding people than Stein is, but I could potentially just think that and then get too cocky and be incorrect on every single one. That's still possible. Yeah, I'm more worried that if Stein wins, because I don't know who he's gonna pick. He could pick either of us. If he picks Maddie, I'm not gonna be mad. I love them both. I would cheer for both of them. I don't know who I would vote for in that scenario. I'd probably vote for Maddie just because of our alliance that took us through the entire game. But I guess I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. Hopefully I win and then I don't have to worry about it. But if I don't, no hard feelings. I'm not really gonna be upset. I'm not gonna fucking kill anybody over it. It is what it is, and then it'll be two Bintrop siblings getting third 2 seasons in a row. just fine. But we're only missing a second and a first out of being evicted 6 different places amongst the 3 siblings throughout our seasons. So hopefully I get a second or a first, and then we can just, whoever plays next will have to get the other one, and then it'll be fine. And we'll just collect all top 6 eviction spots. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. The comp's gonna start soon, and I'm a little nervous, but not too nervous. Just gotta keep it together enough to make it through.
Well, you were supposed to win, man. What the fuck?
I know, I'm sorry.
Fuck, Maddie.
I know.
Damn. I just got a beat Stein in the last one.
I literally was in there and I was like, fuck. I think you are going to win.
If it's about, like, who said this, I'm probably a better guesser than Stein is. So. As far as, like, based on, like, just, like, how people talk to each other and everything. And what I've heard from people.
Yeah. And you still feel comfortable taking me?
Yeah. I'm still taking you no matter what. Like, literally, like, there's definitely confessionals where I'm like, I don't know if I trust Maddie right now, and I've been, like, talking to boys, and I'm like, oh, thank you over Maddie. It has never changed. It has never not been you. I just tell people what they need to hear.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you, like, know that I wasn't, like...
Yeah. No, you wouldn't
Going
have told
in
me
there
everything
and
that they were telling you
Well,
if you
and
were gonna
I
fucking...
did. I, like, came in and was like, Lauer offered me a fucking final 2, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna take it because I obviously...
He offered me one too, like, when he was
Yeah.
trying to save his ass.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
When he was trying to get, like,
And I even
because it was
told
what?
you, I even told you when everybody was, like, talking about...
Putting me out?
Well, taking you, like, us all voting you out. I hope I could prove that, like,
Yeah.
I trusted you and that you could trust me by not doing that and, like, potentially fucking myself over and everybody being mad at me.
Yeah. Well, also, like, even though I put you up in the last POV, I hope you understood, like, what the reasons were.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to, like, that's why I asked if I could talk to you right away, because I was like, she's gonna be so mad, but, like, I have reasons.
Well, I mean, like, obviously, like, I was a little bit scared because I was like, fuck, do her and Steiner have a fucking final 2? And I'm just like, fuck.
No, he hasn't brought that up at all, and I think that's why, because I think he knows that we have a final 2, which is why when we were all downstairs, he was like, I just want you guys to know that whatever happens, I'm not gonna be mad, I'm not gonna be an angry drunk, because he was like, I think he knows, and he's just, like, accepted it.
He could win right here.
That's true, he could, and then it doesn't matter, but I think...
I'm the only one who fucking...
But I also think that he thought you were gonna win the puzzle, and so that's why he said it, because he was like,
I thought I was gonna win the puzzle.
Yeah, I thought you were
was
gonna win
doing
it
the
too.
puzzle, and I was like, wow, 6 minutes, that seems a little too long for the small of a puzzle. And then I went to my room, and then they, like, knocked on my door, and I was like, yep, Steiner definitely finished that fucking earlier than I did. And then Cam said, like, 5:24, and I was like, yep, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, but I think so Steiner knows, like, if I win this next one, I think he knows it's not gonna be him, which is why he was like, I'm not gonna be mad at you guys, it's gonna be fine. Because he was like, I already know what's gonna happen if, like, the girls win. Because he was like, they're not gonna take me if either of the girls win. So, he knew it, he knows it. He's known it, I think he knew that going into the final 3, he just did not want to go into the final 3 with Mitchell.
Great job. Okay. I was literally sitting in there, and I was like, I feel like I was just, like, 1 minute too long, otherwise it would have been way closer.
Yeah, I was trying to, like, when I finish it, be quiet, just so, like, I didn't, like, give anything away if I did do it faster than you remember. 'Cause
Obviously, it's gonna be either you or Tyler deciding.
who
And
we're taking.
No fucking saying it. But I obviously, like, I'm gonna say this in my speech too, but, like, I think that Tyler and I's gameplay was so similar that really the only thing that it would come down to is comp wins.
Wins, yeah.
And she's won way fucking more than I did.
Yeah, that is true.
And so I think that you have the upper hand in that against me at least. But Tyler can play the, like, I won the most comps in a row that anybody has
Yeah.
card, and, like, that will, I feel like, will go really far with, like, Lauer and, like...
Yeah, I think so too. Like, with just, like, and maybe Meg too, just because she's been out for so long, she doesn't know, like, what they were, or, like, how each comp went down. Like, she
And,
could
like-
probably could think, like, Tyler just swept everyone and stuff like that.
Yeah, and, like, I'm scared because Tyler, I feel like, regardless of who she's up against, has an automatic vote, like she did in the season.
Yeah, like Haley, like that kind of pisses me off, that Haley's just gonna vote for Tyler, she's her sister, like,
And,
I
like,
feel like I understand it, but, like, you shouldn't, like, automatically just vote for someone just because you're blood
Right. And like
That's kind of stupid.
if you don't take me, I'm obviously not gonna like. I'm not gonna be like, well, fuck Steiner. I'm gonna vote for the other person because they
Yeah.
didn't take me.
Uh-huh.
I did this first season too. I didn't just vote for Cora because I was friends with Cora or because I worked with Cora during the season.
Mhm.
I voted for who I thought played the better game.
I've been thinking about like the pros and cons and everything. Like, obviously, I feel like if I take you with me, then I obviously have a better chance of winning.
Yeah. Yeah, but
But,
I
like,
think if
yeah.
you're up against either one of us, you have the boys' votes like automatically.
Maybe, I don't know. I kind of did Mitchell dirty, so I don't know. But I hope that I hope that if I'm in the final two, he asks me why I kicked him out, because then I can explain that
Yeah.
better.
And I think even regardless, Mitchell's voting you. I fucked Mitchell over. Mitchell never fucking trusted me. I fucked him over like
Yeah,
one
he
too many
wanted- he
times,
wanted
and I
to follow up.
never fucking kept him
And
in
then
the
Lauer wanted Tyler on
Yeah.
a lot for like a long time.
And the only reason that Tyler's here is fucking because Lauer like didn't have the power enough to fucking like take her out.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? Maybe if Tyler got evicted, she might have come back in the game. Who knows?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I don't need you to give me a concrete answer, but
Because I don't know.
I feel like I want to prove everybody wrong. I think everybody in and out of the game was expecting me to be gone.
I didn't.
So,
I'm gonna be
I-
honest. I didn't expect you to make it this far. But
I thought I was going
it's
on day
impressive,
2,
though.
bro.
Yeah, well, I don't have a concrete answer yet about like what I do
Which
if
is
I won.
fine.
And
We're gonna
it's
find
be-
out when we find out. And Tyler didn't give me a concrete answer either, which
It's
I
probably
like
gonna be a
understand.
last like second like pros and cons think in my head quick and fucking stopping the world or like stopping time to try to think,
Yeah.
because I don't know, this will be a hard decision if I end up winning part 3. Hopefully
That's how
do.
I felt. That's the only reason I feel a little bit better is that I don't have to make the big decision and I don't have to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Which is like, obviously I wanted to win because I want to be in the final 2,
Who knows,
but
maybe if
that
I win
decision
part
is so
3,
hard.
maybe I'll cry.
If you cry, I'm gonna cry. Me and Tyler were just talking, we were like, Steiner's pretty stone-faced, he probably won't cry. And Tyler's like, I won't cry if nobody else cries. And I was like, I'm the same, I won't cry if anybody else cries. So if you cry, we're all crying.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay. I guess I talked to this.
You guys talk to Tyler. You and me, dude!
Yeah, I know, this has been fucking.
Look at
this has
us.
been the theme, first and second.
If you win, who are you taking? That's the real question.
That is a good question.
Did
And-
Maddie ask you the same question?
Yeah, and I told her I can't give a concrete answer because it's such a hard
Yeah.
question, because you both have held my game evenly,
Mm-hmm.
and going up against both of you, I think obviously I think
It's a toss-up.
It-
Against either of us, it's a
it's
toss-up.
gonna be all based. I don't know if it'll be all based on how well we answer the questions that jury asked us and stuff.
Yeah,
like
see, that's
that.
what I'm worried about, is because, everybody puts so much pressure on the questions, but it's I don't even think part of it's the questions, because, I think a lot of people make their decision before the questions, and the questions just make or break their decision.
Yeah, and it's. But I told Maddie that if I win part 3, that I might see Santa cry if I have to choose between
If
you
you
and
have to choose
Maddie.
between me and Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then
god,
Maddie
if you
said, well,
cry, I
and
will
Maddie
cry.
said,
Fucking, you and me just gotta get our shit together and hope for the best.
yeah, and fucking
Ah.
make or break or and crush someone's heart.
It's okay,
Well,
I'll cry either way. I'm crying regardless. I've decided it's happening. As soon as as soon as you and me and our comp's over, regardless of who's winning, I'm just gonna start crying then and there, and it's just not. I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna play the pity card.
Just send
You
it-
win. I'm just gonna play the pity card. I'm gonna be like,
Send it
Stein, look what you've done to me. I
Send it
can't.
out, yeah.
I can't do it. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I'll be like, I'm gonna faint. Stein.
No. I don't know. It is literally.
It's a fucking toss up with the 3 of us. It's a fucking toss up.
I know,
Because the only, that's what Maddie's, it's the only one we know for sure is Haley's vote.
yeah.
Because it's you and me, Haley votes me, it's you and Maddie, Haley probably votes Maddie, it's me and Maddie, Haley votes me. So the only vote that's a for sure vote
Yeah, Haley just
towards a girl is Haley.
Haley just says, "Fuck all men, I hate them."
She does. She hates men.
I'm a nice man.
You are a nice man, that is true. Yeah, so that's 1 out of 5 votes is the only one that's like a for sure.
Okay. Hello, you guys.
Hi,
Hi, Cam.
Welcome to part 3.
Thank you.
For this final competition, we're gonna say, what did they say? As the final competition will be what some quotes have been in the confessional room from this season. Do you guys both understand?
Yep.
Yes, Cam.
Perfect. All right, let's go with the first one.
All right.
It went exactly how I planned it to go, as it should. It went exactly how I planned it to go, as it should. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both are incorrect. I was sweating and shaking for the overtime question. I was sweating and shaking for the overtime question. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me. Steiner, you got it correct. It was Maddie. Never been safe in this game a day in my damn life. I've never been safe in this game a day in my damn life. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Both of you got it right. It was Tyler. A lot of penguins, a lot of puzzles. I'm just happy I won. A lot of penguins, a lot of puzzles. I'm just happy I won. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You both are correct. It was Lauer. I say that, and yet I don't even know what I want to do still. I say that, and yet I don't even know what I want to do still. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Both of you get it right. It was Mitchell. If I didn't freaking take my sweet ass time. If I didn't freaking take my sweet ass time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both of you get it right. It was Steiner.
I don't remember saying that, but it sounds like something I'd say.
That comp did not go as well as I want to because I have really bad asthma. That comp did not go as well as I want to because I have really bad asthma. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Correct, both of you. It was Meg. I'm up again. Third time I expected it. I'm up again. Third time I expected it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Both of you got it correct. Congratulations, Steiner. You are the final head of the household.
You fucked up my streak, bitch!
Hello, Housecast.
Hi, Cam.
Steiner, congratulations on securing your spot in the final 2. Before you cast your vote to evict, Tyler and Maddie, you are on the block. Obviously, you have to give your speeches. Tyler, we'll start with you first.
Well, congratulations, Stein.
Thank you.
You know, whatever you do, there's not going to be any hard feelings. I'm not going to be mad at you. Just whatever you think would be best for your game, I think you should do. Whether it's me or Maddie, it doesn't really matter to me. The fact that all of us have made it this far, I'm proud of us regardless. So I just think that you should do whatever you think is better for your gameplay or whoever you think helped you more, whether that be me or Maddie, I don't know. But I respect your decision, whichever way it may go.
Thank you, Tyler. Maddie, you're up next.
First of all, I want to say I'm really happy to be here and I'm proud of all three of us. I just want to say to you, Steiner, I really hope that You can recognize that I didn't actively try to screw you over in this game. I tried my very best. Honestly, I think I probably lied to you the least this entire game. I think that I am less of a threat, just resume-wise, than Tyler is. You know, she had those 3 wins right in a row. Obviously, no hard feelings if it doesn't go my way today, and that's fine. I know this is a hard decision for you, and genuinely, like, either way it goes, it's gonna be okay for me. I feel like I really wanted to prove everybody wrong this season. I really thought I was gonna cry. Fuck. I'm really happy that I made it this far. I really didn't think I was gonna make it this far. I would love to be able to make it to Final 2 and prove even further, have the opportunity to prove even further that I deserve to be here. Yep, that's it, I think.
Thank you, Maddie. Steiner, you can now stand up, face the 2 nominees, and cast your vote to evict.
Yeah, I love both you guys, and you guys have definitely helped my game out a lot.
You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
This sucks. I fucking hate
Love you guys both, and this is definitely a really hard decision for me to make, but just based on like strategic reasons, I'm gonna have to evict Tyler.
It's okay.
Tyler, you have been evicted from Big Bone, Minnesota.
It was the smartest move, so it's okay.
I love you, honey. I hope you both do really, really well. I think you're both gonna kill the questions.
Hello, Tyler.
I can't.
Unfortunately, last person to get evicted. How are you feeling right now?
You know, I'm fine. It only really set me off because Stein cried, and seeing big men cry, it'll get you. That was really kind of just like what did it for me, but I do think it was his smartest move. It would have been either of theirs' smartest move to take me out. Because towards the end of the season, I just became the Jessie of the season, where everybody just kind of figured if I was in Final 2, I would have taken the cake. But that's okay. Vintrup's 3rd one's out. 2 seasons in a row. Hopefully we can break that streak eventually.
Do you have any regrets in this game?
I don't think so. I think I played my game the way I wanted to. I mean, I kept myself safe. I kicked ass a little bit more than I thought I was going to. So that was kind of surprising. Made me feel good. Steiner ruined my streak, though. Could have had the longest streak and he fucked it, but it's alright.
Well, Tyler, we appreciate having this. We appreciated having you on this season. I'm sure we'll see you in the future. Hello, house guests. Before we get to seeing who the winner is, obviously your house guests are going to ask you some questions. Meg, we'll start with you first.
Alright. Maddie, what do you think was your most powerful play in the game?
I think that having my hand in getting Lauer out both times definitely contributed. And somehow being able to convince him that I still was valuable to him after I got him out the first time, I think definitely was, I was shocked, genuinely, that he came in and was like, I'm still willing to work with you, after I was actively trying to get him out. And the second time I was still actively trying to get him out while convincing him I wasn't. So, obviously sorry for lying to you, but for my game it like made the most sense, and I think arguably that helped not only my game, but everybody else that was still in the house at that point at both times, getting out arguably the biggest threat in the house. And I had directly contributed to suggesting that we backdoor him to Mitchell, along with Tyler's help, and then voting for him in the first one when Cora tried to get him out. So I think that would be my most powerful, influential move, I guess.
Mitchell, you're up next.
Bird on the phone. Steiner, if I told you the coin flip was fake and it was always going to be Lauer, would you have evicted me, or have you still wanted to go to the final with the 2 girls?
Well, I know the coin flip was definitely a big factor in my decision. Just because I I didn't think that was, like, I'd rather have you, like, say you didn't know and then backdoor someone rather than use a coin flip. But for my actual choice, I actually thought, I knew that the first part of the 3-part HOH was a physical, or like endurance comp. And I just remember the one HOH you won, how sturdy and determined you were at holding the paper towel and the ball, and how, like you said, physical pain doesn't like, hurt me and stuff like that. And I didn't think I'd have a chance against you in the first physical comp. And not knowing what part 3 would be, if I met you there, I just didn't want to have that chance of you wiping the floor with me on the first part of the 3-part POP or HOH. So the coin flip wasn't the only factor in that, but it definitely added to it, if that makes sense.
Haley, you're up next.
Oh, Maddie, do you think you could have got as far as you did without Tyler's help?
That's kind of a two-sided question, I think, because I definitely think that my ability to be able to talk to, like, Lauer and Mitchell and Steiner and have Lauer still somewhat trust my opinion, seemingly, unless he was lying to me, which either way, it still worked for me. I think that I definitely helped Tyler, us to stay together, which is not discrediting Tyler's 3 wins at the end. I think that was, I would not have been able to do that. So I think it goes pretty 50-50. I think we helped each other out fairly equally.
Tyler, you're up next.
Steiner,
Yeah.
if I had said anything differently in my last speech against Maddie, would it have changed your decision at all?
Probably not. I did not make that decision until it was down to the very last second chance, or the very last second. I just kept thinking in my head just all the comps that you've won lately and how important those were for you to, like, they were right at the clutch moments when you needed, like, to win. And with those comps that you won, like those HOHs, you took out some big competitors. And I just know that that was a big plus that you had over me. And I just didn't think that with what I've done based on me winning, I guess now 2 HOHs, if you count the last one, and a POV, that I didn't have that sway on the jury votes that you had. So that's the one thing I kept thinking about when I made that decision. So.
And we'll end with you, Lauer.
Maddie, I played an honest game. Did you need to lie to sit in that chair?
First of all, I want to say that I respect that you played a honest game, and I also would like to say that I think most of the times that I was lying was more because, how do I word this in a way that makes sense? I was very scared that everybody, like, didn't, like, I don't know honestly why I didn't get evicted out sooner, because I think that I had a hand in voting out almost everybody that got out and, like, actively participated in that, and I'm shocked that nobody was like, Maddie I essentially flipped 2 votes and nobody, like, got angry at me, and I was shook by that. Do I think that I needed to lie? No, but did it help my game? I think it did. Did I feel awful doing it? Absolutely. I respect you in and out of the game, but for my game, lying to you and keeping you as close to me because you were so powerful, definitely, I think, helped me, and I think that, yeah, I guess I needed you to not see me as a threat, and I needed you to think that I was on your side, and I think that if I didn't, I would have probably gone home sooner. So, yeah, I think I did need to.
Okay, that wraps up the questioning. Alright, now that the questioning is done, you guys will be able to give your final speeches. Steiner, we'll start with you.
Okay. Alright, well, first, of course, I want to say that it's been an honor playing this game. It truly was a fun experience. And like I said before, I really like this group of people. I felt like there wasn't too many open beef between anyone. Everyone sort of all got along, and everyone, I guess, was willing to work with each other. Why I think I should win Big Brother is I just think I've made some moves in the game that helped me personally. Like when I was on the block, I knew that people said I wasn't the target, but it still feels good to be able to save your own ass by winning a POV and taking yourself off the block, just to give you that security. And I also think that another big move I had was when Tyler ended up using that POV on me for the final 3. I heard an opportunity that sounded like maybe the person who was voting was a little indecisive about how they would go, and I knew Tyler wanted it to go a certain way. So I just saw that opportunity to throw a Hail Mary saying I would vote how she would want, to sort of help me get that secured spot in the final 3. And I just thought that was a very good observant move on my part. I've played as most of an honest game as I could. Can't give me the wave here, but I just hope that you guys look at everyone's game strategically and vote that way, and don't vote it based on any personal reasons that you guys may have.
Thank you, Steiner.
Thank you.
Maddie, you're up next.
First of all, I want to say that I definitely agree with Steiner. I feel like you should try to vote for who you think played the more strategic game, and not based off of if somebody hurt your feelings. That sounds really bad. But I think that I had a lot more behind the scenes influence on what was happening in the evictions than I think people realize. And I think because of that, I have more potentially power moves made than Steiner did. I might not have won as many comps, and the comp that I did win was potentially luck based. But I feel like because I made it this far without winning anything, that says something about my ability to speak to people and have influence on people. And I would like to say that I'm sorry for lying to whoever I lied to. Honestly, at a certain point, the lie started sounding like the truth to me. And I would go into the confessional room and be like, I don't know what I told them. I'm freaking out. I didn't mean to lie to them, and then I did, and then it was just happening, and now I have to go lie to another person, and I feel like absolute crap. And I was just going back and forth, and I'm just really happy to be here, and I really, 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 really want to prove everybody wrong. Because I think everybody thought I was going to be out first. Even I thought that. But I'm happy to have made it as far as I did. And if you think that I played well and had some power moves and didn't fuck over your game too much, I hope that you can vote me in. That's it. Can't give me the wave. Also, Steiner did great.
Thank you, guys. All right. Hello, house guests.
Yeah.
It's now time for the voting to crown the winner. Meg, we'll start with you first.
I think you both played an amazing game, but I had to vote for the person who I thought was the most powerful player.
Thank you, Meg. Haley, you're up next.
Good job for both of you.
Lauer, you're up next.
If you die, you die.
Thank you, Lauer. Mitchell, you're up next.
I voted for a person that wasn't at fault. It was someone else's fault.
Tyler?
Last
Well, on that note, I love you both. Good luck to both of you. I think you both are phenomenal. Oh, damn, had a hole. Found it.
All right. Thank you to the jurors. Let's get to the voting.
I like to keep things in this.
I hate how
fucking small of a jury it is this season because it's just gonna come down to one probably.
It's an odd number too.
First vote, Meg has voted for Steiner. One vote Steiner. Haley has casted her vote for Maddie. 1-1. Lauer has voted for Steiner. 2-1. Mitchell has voted for the winner of Big Brother Minnesota 3, Steiner. Congratulations. Obviously, last vote, doesn't matter, but Maddie, you got that one. 3-2 win. Congratulations, Steiner.
Congratulations.
Hello, Maddie.
Oh, hi, Kim.
Obviously, it didn't go as how you wanted it to. Do you think that if you would have won the final head of household and taken up Tyler, that you would have won?
I don't know. Honestly, I think I did more than, I mean, no offense to Steiner, obviously, but I think honestly I made more like social game plays than Steiner did. And I was really hoping that that would save me. I think honestly people voted a little bit because they like personal feelings, that they feel like I fucked them over because I lied to them. Which honestly, I like most of my lies when I was saying them, they were the truth, and then I switched my mind later. So I don't think that I communicated that properly, and I think it came out sounding like I was just like, I was just lying to everybody, and like that was how it was. But I don't know. I guess maybe
Do you have any regrets about the game?
every single move that I made, I guess. I don't really know. I don't feel like I played a good game, so like I don't think I played a likable game at all, so I guess I don't really know. Probably voting out. No, I don't even regret voting out Cora because I needed Tyler, because Tyler would have taken me in the final two, and I was pretty confident that Steiner would take me. I didn't think I was going to win it against either one of them, so I don't think it mattered who I would have taken anyways. So no regrets, I guess.
Okay. Well, we appreciate having you on this season. Thank you so much. Hello, Steiner.
Hey Cam.
A couple questions for you. Obviously, you get the win. So what do you think your best move in this game, and like what was your winner move basically that you think secured a win for you?
Well, obviously, I think winning that last part 3 in the HOH comp definitely, like, obviously secured a spot in the final 2. Getting Tyler out, because I know for a fact that if I was up there with Tyler, she would have had the votes over me. But in the game, I think just me building trust with Tyler and Maddie throughout the whole game. They trusted me, and they saw me more as a valuable player than the other 2 guys. And I kind of helped the girls take out Lauer and Mitchell, because they were back-to-back evictions, and even though those 2 evictions were these last 3 evictions have been hell, Tear Fest and all of them, they were definitely probably the things that saved my game the most, and I think those were just me being a part of getting Lauer and Mitchell out were probably one of my bigger moves in this game that would help me. So.
Even though you won, do you have any regrets?
I do have a regret bringing Maddie along this far, just because I wanted to have her, like, I wanted to get her out a while ago, but I had to, like, stay true to my word with the guys, because me and the guys, we were working together since day one, since we were outnumbered 3-2 with the girls, and I never lied to them. Even when I evicted them, I never lied to them. I told them straight to their faces if I was getting them out or not. But I had to make sacrifices of who I wanted to get out in order to help progress my game and not compromise any trust I had with people. But yeah, I do, I guess, regret taking Maddie with me, just because I know that she didn't think she would make it that far, and I had an idea that if I took her with me to the final two that I'd beat her, and I just don't want her to feel bad because she played an amazing game, and I don't think she should doubt her ability at all because she got herself in that spot, and she kicked ass in this game, making it to final two.
Thank you, Steiner. We appreciate you having you this season. Congrats.
Thank you.